what if I told you there's a new gold rush happening, like right now? But instead of picks and shovels, the tools are all powered by AI. And look, we're not just talking about automating a few boring tasks. We are talking about creating brand new ways for absolutely anyone to build a business and make money online. In this explainer, I'm going to give you the roadmap, the best tools, and exactly how you can start using them today.
In this quote right here, this really gets to the heart of it. The power has totally shifted. You don't need to be a coder anymore. You don't need some huge team to bring an idea to life. All you really need is a little curiosity and the right tools, which is exactly what we're about to dive into.
Okay, here's our game plan. First, we're going to figure out how to find an idea that people will actually pay for. Then we get to the fun part, the magic of building without writing a single line of code. After that, we'll see how you can automate your content, hire a digital workforce. Yeah, you heard that right. And then at the very end, I'll tell you the single most important first step to get this all started.
You know, every big company, every successful product, it all starts with just one idea. But how do you know if your idea is any good? The author of our source material was actually stuck in that exact loop, just brainstorming endless ideas but always wondering, will anyone actually use this? That is, until he found one single tool that changed his entire perspective.
He took one of his ideas, plugged it into this tool, Big Ideas DB, and boom! Instantly, all the guesswork just vanished. He was looking at a goldmine of real problems that real people were complaining about all over Reddit, in software reviews, on freelance websites. It was a complete mindset shift. He stopped chasing ideas and started finding existing demand.
And this leads us to probably the most crucial lesson for any entrepreneur. Stop building cool stuff that nobody actually wants to pay for. It's a trap so many people fall into. The real secret is to find the pain point first, and then you build a solution. So how does this whole thing work? Well, think of it like a market research engine on steroids. It just scours the internet, digging up the real problems people are complaining about and, more importantly, paying other people to solve. You can see what users hate about the apps they're already using, or find these little repetitive tasks that businesses are desperate to hand off. This isn't just guessing, it's finding opportunities with data.
Okay, so you found a problem that you know is real. Now for the really fun part, building the solution. And this is where things get kinda crazy. There's this new wave of AI tools that can take a simple sentence from you and just conjure up a fully working application, sometimes in just a few minutes.
I mean, just look at this. This is a massive leap forward. You can literally describe a simple app for freelancers, and a tool like Emergent will build it. And I don't just mean a pretty design, I mean a working app with a database with all the logic in the back. This used to take a whole team of developers weeks, if not months. Then you've got something like lovable.dev, which is more conversational. You just chat with the AI, tell it what you want, like, hey, I need a personal website, it should have a blog, and a contact form, and it builds it for you as you talk. It's basically like having a designer and a developer on call 24/7.
And if you thought that was impressive, you might want to sit down for this one. Building a mobile app has always been like the final frontier, right? It requires super specialized, expensive talent. Well, not anymore. A tool like Rourke.app can build a real native mobile app for both the Apple App Store and Google Play from nothing but a written description. This is an absolute game changer.
So you've built your solution. Awesome. Now you have to tell people about it, and that means content. For most founders, this is a huge time-sucking bottleneck. But what if you could just put your entire content creation on autopilot and basically become a media powerhouse overnight?
So you've got two incredible strategies here. On one side, you have tools like HeyGen, which lets you create brand new videos just from a script, complete with AI avatars and voiceovers. And on the other side, you have something like opus.pro, which can take one long video, say a podcast or a webinar, and automatically slice it up into 10 perfect viral-ready clips for social media. You can create from scratch or repurpose what you already have, all on autopilot. I mean, the level of automation here is just, it's mind-blowing. MakeReels.ai can take a script, generate a video for it, and then narrate that video in a perfect clone of your own voice. This means you can create a faceless personal brand. You can build authority, build an audience, all without ever stepping in front of a camera or even recording a single word of audio yourself. Okay, we've automated our content, but now it's time to really level up. We're moving beyond simple tools that do one thing, and we're entering the world of AI agents. Think of them as autonomous employees that can run complex processes for your business from start to finish.
So an AI digital employee is way more than just a chatbot. A chatbot just reacts to questions. This is different. This is an agent that you train to execute tasks. It doesn't just answer what are your hours. It can handle a whole process, like taking an email from a new lead, checking if they're a good fit, looking at your calendar, booking a meeting, and then sending a confirmation email. It's a digital team member that works around the clock so you don't have to.
And tools like jenspark.ai are where you bring this digital team to life. You can actually define their roles, give them instructions, and they'll just go and execute those tasks on their own. Imagine setting up one agent to monitor your customer support inbox and another one to handle all your new client onboarding. This is how a single person can suddenly have the power of a small company, running everything 24/7 without burning out. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, from finding an idea to building an app to hiring a digital workforce. And I get it might feel a little overwhelming. But listen, the goal is not to master all of this at once. The key is to just move from knowing about these tools to actually using one of them.
So, what's your first step? It's really simple. Just look back at all the tools we talked about and pick the one that sounds the most exciting to you. Don't overthink it, just pick one, dive in, and start playing around. Like the source material says, start messy and keep going. You don't need some perfect plan, you just need to start.
And I want to leave you with this final thought. We always talk about AI as this thing in the future, but the future is already here. For anyone who's curious enough to learn and brave enough to just start, these tools are literally a cheat code for building, creating, and earning money in ways we couldn't even imagine a few years ago. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it?